What's up, everybody? Justin Cardoza, psychic medium here, an intuitive consultant, and this is
Gummy Bear.
Gummy Bear. All right, say hi, Gummy Bear.
Hi.
Hey, Shay, Aaron, Rosa, Ashley. What's that? Ice Stars. Cool. AP, how you doing? All right, so no, kind of strange seeing me in the middle of the day. Oh gosh, that's dark blue. Hang on, before we get going, what do I have to do here?
Just press any button and then go back.
Hang on one sec. Okay. Bang. Bang. All right. Now let's type something.
Please.
All right. Somebody type something so that we can see. Make sure that the. There it goes.
That's better.
That's better. Gee whiz. We need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Man.
You
All right.
need it all, dude.
So. All right.
Hey,
Alright, let's go Crunchy.
Okay,
Okay. So,
whoa.
all right. So, I was meditating before, and I got the strong pull to go live right now. Not sure why, but I suppose that it will come to me here in time.
All one word. Okay. That shows the
All right, you got that? Doesn't matter. Okay. So what's up, guys? How's everybody doing this fine Monday afternoon, or Monday evening, depending on where you are, right? All right.
I'll be right back.
I know. I'm doing well. Yeah, I got a poll to go live, and so here I am. I'm waiting to see what comes of it, you know. We didn't go live last night. We had 4 really good nights in a row, which I'm proud of. I think quite a few people got to hear from loved ones who have passed on, and that was really good. So right now I'm like, okay, I'm on here. Like, what's up? Where's everybody at? Not as far as you guys go, but on the other side, so the sign is open, and we're just kind of waiting to see what happens. My partner in crime will be with me here in a minute. All right. Oh, tell Chelsea I said what's up.
Hello.
There we go. All right.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Okay, kind of like I gotta be moderator.
Yeah.
I'm glad he opened that up for me. Says no one. How is everybody doing?
Shaving it out, sending out shares.
Oh, good. Yeah, please, everybody share. That would be fantastic. Because he, sprung this on me.
Well, it came on out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I think I have to go
I was
live
folding
right
wash. And I was, I'm trying to...
now. I think I have to go live right now.
Yeah. So, it's like...
So, while I'm waiting on that, let's just kind of see what's happening. Okay. What's up, Ashley? How are you doing?
Thanks
Been
for
doing,
sharing. Nancy,
doing
hey,
better?
Nancy, how are you and Chelsea doing? Are you guys?
What's up, Sandy?
Hey, Sandy. Amy Blake, welcome back. Hey, Susan. Susan, you up late. What time is it over
Where's
there?
Susan?
Oh, Susan's in Australia.
You mean up early?
I think it's like late.
Is it late or early?
Well, why isn't this working? There we go. Okie dokie.
Nightbot's working. 5:54 a.m.
Wow.
I'd say that's early.
That is early.
Unless you never went to bed and then it's late. But on the plus side, it's only about 8:54 in the UK.
Yeah.
So.
AP, hello. So, okay, introduce yourself since we're just kind of, you had a horrible night. I'm sorry. I heard there was an earthquake in,
There's a wicked UFO sighting, like a legit UFO sighting with and somebody caught it with an iPhone 10. It was a black circle.
Uh-oh.
Dead silent. Just going.
Really?
Great video of it. I was like, whoa. Yeah. Oh, in Australia.
Wow.
Now, clearly it was either our government or the Australian government or it was somebody's government thing, because you could see like when they zoom in on it, they had like little protrusions coming out of it. It wasn't like a perfect sphere, but it was dead silent, man. So I was like, ooh, that's pretty good. Don't think it was aliens though. No aliens. All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. So if you guys are new, and come on, you got to do the.
Okay. Well, I don't think we have anybody. I don't see the
there
problem
were
is
new.
with
There,
this.
if you look over there, I saw some new people. There were.
Okay.
So.
And so, if you're new to watching us, because I can't see how many viewers we have, if you're new to watching us, my name's Justin Cardoza. I'm a psychic medium intuitive consultant. This is my wife, Roseanne Cardoza. She's a intuitive paraphilosopher. And, usually we go live right around like 8:30, 8:45, 9 o'clock, somewhere like that at nighttime. But man, I had the strange pull to go live now. And so here we are. All right, so. Hey, all right. Well, thank you, AP. And if you are new, definitely hit the subscribe and the bell notification so that you get notified when we do go live, especially in these times where it's like an impromptu live, because you never know when Spirit is going to decide to come through in a big way and speak. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know, should I go live now? Roseanne's like, well, yeah, are you being told to? I'm like, yup. And she's like, well, then go live. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sis. Yeah, you don't got to worry about it. Nightbot's taking care of things. All right, so let's see what we've got here.
Hey, Christina.
All right, so
hi,
good.
guys.
All right. Yes. So did you see that? Chelsea said things are getting better.
Good.
You're not the type to bug, though, she said. So.
Well, yeah, Roseanne, Mom told you to chill for a little bit. It was bad. Okay. Good. But again, like I said to you the other night, and I'm sorry I cut our sisterhood after we, thank you, AP, for liking and subscribing. The thing is that when I was on Sisterhood after show, and then there was a paranormal and emergency. Well, there was. I mean, come on. I mean, those were two big orbs and a wet stain left on her bed.
Yeah,
so it was a big deal. Okay. So I'm so sorry. So here's how it went. So I told Nancy and Chelsea that, sometimes when you start, advancing in your abilities and you start getting ahead and you're chugging along, all of a sudden it feels like, you have control over things, but then all of a sudden it feels like chaos is just erupting. Okay, and what happened was there can be another door opening. That chaos and not being able, like with Wizzle coming through, because his energy is intense, you're not ready for that energy because you're not up to his vibration.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I explained it to them. So that's,
accurate.
you know, so, and, you know, they just said, hey, you know, just kind of take it back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad to hear that they're okay.
That's good. That is good.
So,
So I keep hearing, so I feel like I'm starting to get something coming through.
mm-hmm.
I keep hearing Josset or Joset or J. There's like a J and then an E-T, like, I don't know what that means though. Josset, or I don't know if it's a name. Unless it's something like being strung together. Let me see if I could get some more here. Making me feel like that he passed of... I don't know. It was something having to do with the head. I'm getting a lot of pain in the head and passing from it. So maybe a stroke. Yeah, no, AP, it's no problem. The way that the way that I work is as a psychic medium and in a gallery reading like this, where there's a lot of people involved, I basically open up my channel and whoever comes through, comes through. So I usually get a few, like 3 different things that need to be confirmed first, okay? And then once those are confirmed, they kind of point me in the right direction of who to go to. You'll get the process. So if the 3 things that I'm saying make sense and relate to somebody for you, please speak up, okay? Okay. All right. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate that. Yeah, and if you're needing a card reading and have like specific questions that you want to ask, 3 card pull is 10, full card is 25. Okay. I just keep hearing Josset and this stroke. What is? Forget the Josset. I don't know what you're trying to say to me. There's a male figure coming through, past of something having to do with his head, like, but I feel pain in the head, and there's a 19 that's connected with him. And when I say 19, usually that's like a day of the month, but I'm just throwing it out there because it's feeling kind of disconnected.
Just on this page. You can go through your page. That's Roseanne. Jesus.
Who is the
Because the way it's
who's got
like-
the older male that passed from?
Stop.
It's like either a stroke or what do they call it? An aneurysm, something having to do with the brain. It was sudden. It was quick. It was a quick passing. Okay, and the number 19 comes into play.
And what do I do now?
Just wait. Just wait.
Oh.
Just wait. Come back.
And I feel like the Josette or whatever is more of a place than a name,
Cool.
and I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Almost like France.
I don't know. I don't know what Josette is. I'm in the United States, Oklahoma, so may not be coming through perfectly clear.
So if you're new on here, because I see we have a lot of new people coming on. If you are new, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified. Justin's a psychic medium. He has a spirit coming through. So if we have viewers, because normally we go live later in the night, we're in the United States. So if we have any European viewers, he usually has 3 verifications that he gets, like 3 clues, if you want to call them. So the first one he's hearing is Josette. Now, and you said it was, I'm sorry, a male or a female?
It's a male. I feel like it's a father figure coming through.
Okay.
Who passed of something like a pain in the head. So to me, that would typically mean, but it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like a trauma. It feels like more like a stroke, aneurysm type of thing. And the 19th of a month is prominent. He's telling me to make mention of the 19th of a month. And there is an M name. There's an M name associated with this guy. I don't know if it's his name or if he's making mention to he's making mention of an M name. Has to have a 19 associated with it, like the 19th of a month or something having to do with the 19. Come closer.
Hey, Bridget Young says my dad passed on the 19th, but not the M name.
Doesn't necessarily have to be.
Thank you, Amy.
Doesn't necessarily mean that it's his name. There is a M name that he is making reference to. So it's a father figure coming through. It's not leaving me. So it's definitely somebody is either on their way or they're on here. It's a father figure passed of either stroke or aneurysm, something natural in the brain that would cause sudden pain and passed quickly. Okay?
Sorry,
19.
Scorp. Sorry, Scorp. It's automatic, and Dominic, who's normally the moderator, is not on here, so he can't control all that. So don't get offended. Yes, Amy.
Give me
Thank you.
something.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
Manuel.
Does it all make sense? The father figure, stroke, passing of something sudden with the head, the 19th, and the M name. All three have to hit. Give me something very specific.
Gratitude.
He's showing me. He's showing me a Doberman Pinscher. He's showing me a Doberman Pinscher.
Okay, so we have an older male figure, Doberman Pinscher, the number 19, past of like sudden impact, like stroke or
Right.
aneurysm,
Mm-hmm.
and
Sudden with the head. There's a 19th, and he's showing me a Doberman Pinscher. And I don't know if he's like, it was like a Doberman Pinscher, and then it turns into like a stuffed Doberman. So I don't know if he's trying to mention like a stuffed animal that's a Doberman or looks like a Doberman. That's pretty specific. Well, hey, Caitlin. Yeah, these are spirit messages coming through. Okay. And Emma. Okay. Where? That would explain why he shows me the stroke. No, it could be. Emma, where does the M name come into play? Yeah, the M.
Hey, everybody that's on Facebook, if you come over to our YouTube channel, it should be in the link. It is The Intuitive Couple. Come over to our YouTube. That way he can read your comments. Because we're just on our Facebook for a short time, but he has a spirit coming through. So if you want to have your comments read and be a part and see everybody's comments, you got to come over to The Intuitive Couple on YouTube.
He's telling me the person that he's wanting to get in touch with was like just like sorting pennies or something. Or sorting coins of some sort. Yeah, right, Aaron? That is specific. MK, what are you doing to me? Wait, what? What happened? Okay, did I miss something? Okay. And where's the older male come in? that's passed and had a stroke or an aneurysm or some sort. Yeah, hey Jake, doesn't work that way, bud. If something's coming through that makes sense for you, then say so.
You have to, first of all, he has a spirit coming through, and if you know, you gotta like and you gotta subscribe and hit the bell, okay? But also, that's like the most important thing. But right now, he's got a spirit coming through. So the spirit that's coming through, he's already given 3 things. Well, now you're on the 4th thing. So you got to be able to verify those things for... And I'm just trying to, you know, as he's got the spirit coming through, we are doing card readings, but Ashley will post the card prices. But he does have an announcement about spirit readings today after he goes live. I mean, after he's done with this.
And Mary, all right. So he's mentioning something about a cowboy hat. So I don't know if you were like thinking about buying one or looking at one and like being silly about it, but I'm getting the feeling that I need to be teasing you about a cowboy hat.
Hi, Tara.
This guy's not a very good communicator. Put me to the test today. Okay.
So do you think you can have him step to the side? Or...
That's what I'm about to do.
Okay.
No, the person is watching. No, the person's watching. Okay. So they're not saying anything. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So...
Okay. That's...
Oh, the person is watching? Where?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Oh, who said that?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
He did.
Oh, he did.
He
said
did, but
the
they're not
person
saying
is watching,
anything.
but they're not saying anything.
Hey, Miss Shante. Appreciate the sub. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So look, I'm gonna throw his message out there because he's making me he's making me feel like that the person is aware, but they're like they don't want to step forward,
okay.
and that's all right. So I'm just gonna give the message of what he's got,
private.
what he's coming through. Like I said, it feels like a father figure, had strokes, whatever. There's an M name prominent. I'm not sure if that's his but I'm hearing the the made reference to a Doberman, a cowboy hat. His thing is he's wanting to say to the person to not give up. They keep up a very positive face in public, okay? You're keeping up a very positive face in public, and you're breaking down at home, and it's eating you alive inside. And you just need to find someone to talk to, because the way that your thoughts are going aren't the way to aren't the way forward. Yeah. They're in a dark place.
Now, was his death recent?
It's hard to tell. Probably within the last year or so. I'm judging by the level of communication skills that are coming through, because it's not.
He's
it's
having a hard
not really connected that well, but he's clearly making mention that the person that it's for is hearing it.
So,
but whether they accept it or
listen,
not,
somebody is on here that knows this, and it may not be clicking for you, or you might be afraid to just like speak up, and this is common, okay? And we got people over on Facebook, and I want them to know as well, because this is a male father figure. The number 19 was there was a prominent M name connected to him. He passed from like a stroke, something connected to head aneurysm. And there was a Doberman pinscher being shown, and something to do with the cowboy hat as of recently.
Yeah.
So it's common, people. If you're too shy to speak up, this isn't the first time.
It's not the first
but
time.
But please know that this gentleman is taking all his energy to come through to you, and he still is in the stages of trying to learn how to communicate. Okay, but obviously you are not in a good, you're not doing well, maybe in your grief, and you're afraid to speak up. And maybe you're shy, maybe this is a little bit too public for you, and that's understandable. I understand that. If this does make sense to you, please go to our Facebook page. It's in the description, the About section. There is a link to the Facebook page. Message Justin privately.
Right.
Because you can't leave a spirit. It takes a lot of love. A lot of love and energy for them to come through to you. So please respect that. Respect that. There are people on here that come on sometimes 6 months, a year, whatever. I mean, who want, who are just coming up for reading. And sometimes they're just waiting for their loved one to come through. So it's a gift for them to come through to you. So please, that's what I'm telling you. That's my little PSA to you guys, okay? But just know that. I understand if you're private. I get it. But you got to respect the spirit, their loving energy that's come through. It takes a lot of energy for them to come through. My Kenny, Dinah says, oh, good. Dinah, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. My Kenny has been gone since 1/8, and his birthday falls on the 19th of Monday. And I was looking at dates on coins 2 nights ago. But where does the Doberman and the M...
Yeah, the M name?
Mm-hmm.
The M doesn't fit. That's a major part of it.
Right.
And the Doberman.
And he was a father figure.
Right, there's a father figure coming through.
But it's okay. I mean, like, that's okay. And also, people who are on our Facebook, we are broadcasting simultaneously on our YouTube channel, The Intuitive Couple. So if you want to be a part of the conversation,
hey, what's up, Rick?
Definitely like and follow the Facebook page. Make sure you hit the like and the follow so you get the notifications of when we go live. But also come over to our YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified. But you can also see all the comments. Because it's hard for Justin. I'm moderating, and normally we have another moderator on here, but we normally have a third moderator that I can help read the comments and navigate. I'm having to do everything.
Yeah. I got another one. Well, I got somebody else coming through.
Okay.
Again, I'm getting these weird references that I don't normally get. And this is a person, I feel like I'm seeing somebody sitting on a park bench.
Thank you, David.
It's almost like they're known for sitting on a park bench. Whether it was...
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Sorry, our kids are playing in the back out there.
Now, is this you? I can't tell if they were homeless or if they would just spend all day in the park, like feeding pigeons or something. What a New York thing to do.
Mm-hmm. So right now he's got a spirit coming through and he's connecting.
And I can't even get a beat on whether it's male or female right now.
Well, you said he before. That he was sitting. That he sat on a park bench.
Yeah, but that's just my normal vernacular. I can't get a definite beat on male or female.
So people, what I want you to do, if you're wanting to hear from somebody,
if you want
you've
to
got
hear
to
from
tell
your
them to come
loved ones, tell them
closer
to come
and give
through
them
to me.
permission.
And, because it's weird. I meditate. They tell me to go live right now.
Something that makes sense when that is fast on 19th or wedding date. Well, welcome. Hey.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, and if you guys, please, if you're on Facebook, welcome. If you're first time viewing us, Justin Cardoza, Psychic Medium, is sitting here right here next to me. He has a spirit coming through, but at the same time, we would appreciate if you would, share this live, or, please also like and follow our page. But most importantly, we're broadcasting live simultaneously over on our YouTube channel. And that's where all the comments are coming in. We just had a spirit that came in before, and he wasn't able to get a confirmation even though the person was here. So if you can come over to our YouTube channel, the YouTube channel is in the link. It's called, you just go to YouTube, it's The Intuitive Couple.
Right.
And that way you can log in, hit the subscribe and the bell, and come on over. Susan, it won't let you comment on YouTube because you actually have to log into YouTube with an email.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, welcome, Diane.
Okay.
We are broadcasting live. And with
yeah,
Psychic Medium, Justin Cardoza.
I saw both of them.
He has a spirit coming through currently. So before...
Now, I had him step aside because there was nobody... I mean, the message that he had was the message that he had. I've got... Yeah, this is a male as well coming through. Being shown a pocket watch and sitting on a park bench. Strange. Like, really?
Okay, hold on just a second.
What?
And people are saying they can't comment on... I gotta call in...
Hey, Amanda. Well, welcome. Glad to have you here.
So, okay. So that guy stepped aside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the thing is that he was an older male father figure. He had there was a prominent M name connected to him, died of a, stroke, aneurysm connected to the head. Justin saw a Doberman Pinscher. He showed him that.
Yep.
And also, there was a connection to some sort of a cowboy hat.
Right.
Okay. There are people
That's
on
right,
our
Chris.
YouTube
All right,
that are
so
saying that they can't.
that they can't.
They can't.
Yeah, male
You
sitting
can't
on a
comment,
park
so
bench.
The deal is, if you can't comment,
On YouTube.
if you either don't have the YouTube application, or you are not signed in. So if you have the YouTube app, which you can download from the store, okay, you're going to need that, and then you're also going to need to sign in, okay. So just make sure to let people know that.
Thank you, Farley. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've got a male. I see him sitting on a park bench and a pocket watch, like old school.
So you can do either the YouTube app. You can't do it from a browser or from Facebook.
Okay, so you have to have the YouTube app. You can't do it from a browser. You have to have the YouTube app and log in.
Thank you, Farley.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you, Amanda. All right. Hey, Patricia.
Somebody asked,
This was
can you
a-
read the comments on Facebook.
This was like an eccentric fellow.
So we've moved on. This is the gentleman who was on the park bench, correct?
Yes. I'll see if I can get that other guy back, but I'm on a different thing now.
Okay. So let's make
This
that
is a
clear.
male. Yeah, so this is a totally different spirit right now. I'll see if I can, because I just had him step aside so that we could keep going, because there was nothing, nobody was able to validate anything. I kind of had a feeling that he said that very clearly to me. No, they're here. Though, and to him, I guess that means that they will be here. Whatever. But I've got a male spirit coming through, and known for sitting on I very clearly sitting on a park bench. A pocket watch is significant, and I feel like the pocket watch is like an heirloom piece. I say that it feels like he's an eccentric fellow because he seems fussy. You know what I mean?
Older male.
Yeah.
Your Papa carried one.
Jonesin? Earlier I was getting something like Josette, but what is jonesing? What does that mean? Oh.
My granddad
Who passed gave his dad a watch. Where's the park bench come into play, though? And why does this feel foreign?
Well,
This feels foreign.
like it's from a different country.
A different country,
Yeah.
yeah. A different country than me.
Mm-hmm. So he's asking that because he's talking to the spirit, you know, so just to not confuse you.
I can't tell. I almost... I almost want to say England. Oh God, I'm not even gonna do that with accents. The best that I would be able to do is vernaculars. You know what I mean? Like, so for this guy, is feeling like he's wanting to be posh. And that's why I'm like, I want to say England. I want to say England, but I feel like that spans the world because England had their hands everywhere.
Okay, so
you see
AP
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm with you then, AP. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, and like Indian would come across as
Africa, she said.
Could be South Africa. Could be, but Indian. I mean, the British were there forever.
Well, she said. Wait,
hang on, let me get some more, and
he's
we'll
gonna get some more to verify. So hold on. Hello, Aaliyah. Hello.
He's showing me the three, like the three. So there's like either the third of a month or the third month, January, February, March. So he's either trying to say something like this, something significant with March, or the third of a month. And he's showing me a white cake, which is like an anniversary. It's not specifically a birthday, but it's an anniversary connected with that 3.
Hello, welcome viewers, new viewers. If you're new, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell. Justin Cardoza, Psychic Medium, currently has a spirit coming through. So if you're wanting, card readings and stuff like that, you're going to have to hang around and wait until after the spirits come through, because spirits are always priority, guys.
That's okay, AP. Hang on to that, because that's the 3 is prominent. It's either the third of a month or March. There's something significant there, and he's showing me a white cake, unless he's using the wrong symbol. But for me, a white cake means like an anniversary. If it was a birthday, it would be a birthday cake with candles on it. But just hang on to that, because it may make sense later. And who drives the bus? He's mentioning driving a bus. That happens sometimes.
With AP?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody drives a bus. Your dad used to. So it was between her and AP, right?
Who? Amanda?
Yeah.
Amanda and AP. You said it was between those two?
Amanda, what's the 3? Where does the 3 come into play? Because I think she was saying...
her mother's birthday just passed.
Somebody drives a bus. Your dad used to. Okay. And before she was saying that, I would take that. Let's see. And this is the same guy that was on the
park bench.
the park bench, yeah.
The park bench.
And your dad used to drive the bus? Don't tell me anymore. Don't say
no more. He's just trying to verify what
I'm
he's
trying
got
to
so far.
verify, confirm with him, because listen, if you feed any psychic information, if they're a phony, they're going to hold on to it and throw it back at you later, and you're going to be like, wow. Or if they're real, what you just did was take something away from them that they could verify with spirit that they didn't know before. You see what I'm saying? So I just need to know if what I'm saying makes sense to you. Because if it does, we move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, the park bench, Amanda, the park bench, makes sense.
Why does it feel foreign? That was another thing. It was like, if it feels foreign.
He's out of country.
Out of country, right.
So these are what we need. Because what we need verified was that he was an older male. There was a pocket watch, heirloom type of pocket watch that was connected to him, kind of eccentric.
Closer.
And that he, and
I think she did confirm those things. He would sit there. He would sit on the bench.
Okay. Okay. And then the bus. You said he drove a bus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he mentioned driving a bunch. Driving a bus.
What doesn't?
That he never left the country.
Okay, so you're in the United States, okay.
I need you guys to line up over there. Because this ain't making no sense.
They're all coming in. You gotta give them your
I
order.
know.
He's got so many
Straighten
people coming in that he's gotta set boundaries with them people. That's exactly what a medium has to do. You have to set boundaries with them because a lot of them are all trying to talk.
They're all trying to bum rush in.
And
then it's getting mixed up. I'm hearing here. I'm like, all right, one at a time.
And it didn't help that the first person. Okay, Diane's from the UK. So what we had was an older gentleman who sitting on a park bench. There was a pocket watch that was connected to him.
And it's not helping that they're not giving me anything really super. I need something very, very specific that only they would know. That would only apply to you.
Right. See,
that's the part that trips people up.
Was a very cool character. Passed my dad a watch. Moved from Africa to India to England. Right. AP said that. But the bus thing did not connect with you. Huh. Can't relate to the bus part. Okay, right.
Yeah, it's something very specific with the bus. Tell me about the bus. Because he keeps bringing that up, right? So the bus.
And I'm supposed to know bus, though. It's interesting. So as he's getting this sorted out, hang tight.
Okay. There is something with the bus that makes that reminds them of him. He's like, they see me in the bus. They see me in the bus.
Like when a bus passes by?
He's saying very clearly, they see me in the bus.
Wow. So they take a bus.
I don't know if they take a bus. That's all I'm hearing is they see me in the bus.
So he's saying that somebody on here...
While you're... Yeah, like they keep thinking they see him on the bus. And this is the same guy that would sit on the park bench. But he's like, look, I'm over here now, but they swear they see me on the bus. Or swore they saw me on the bus.
Okay, so...
All right, so
Yeah,
let's
Shay
do
is like,
this.
let's simplify
Let's
this
simplify
because there's
this.
too many people. Thank you, Shay.
There's an older male who was known for sitting on a park bench. There was a pocket watch connected with him. Okay? This same guy, after he passed, he's telling me that the people who are still here think they see him on a bus. Or thought they saw him on a bus after he passed.
Okay. Makes sense?
That should simplify. All of those things are coming from him. All of those things need to click. They thought they saw him on the bus. That's the big one. That's the one that he's showing me is like, that should seal it.
Can you show you what the bus looks like?
Yeah, like Desiree. So what? You saw all of that fits you. Your grandpa would sit on the park bench. Had a pocket watch, and after he died, you used to take the bus all the time, but you thought you saw him on the bus, even after he died. Yes?
Yeah, you have to verify that he had the pocket watch. It was like an heirloom that he sat on a park bench, kind of like an eccentric gentleman. And after he was passed...
Well, we got to simplify it, and then I'll go back and try to re-verify the other stuff that came through.
Right.
So, Desiree, everything that I've said so far makes sense? So, Desiree, let me ask you a question. Behind the parties, walk the trails all the time. Okay. Where does the 3 come into play? It's there's a 3 that's significant. I feel like it's an anniversary because he's showing me a white cake with it. There's a 3. So, like a March, it's like either he's trying to say that there's something significant in March or the 3rd of a month. That would require a celebration. The 3rd of the month, like, because of the white cake means celebration.
After he passed, I saw a man that looked like him.
Yeah. I think it's Desiree.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm fairly certain. Oh, okay. So They got their check, and that was like a joyous occasion, obviously, right? Okay.
But why would
What's the deal with England then? Why is he giving me this feel of England?
See, and Diane White says her birthday's in March, and she's from England. But Diane, did any of those other things make sense to you?
All right, just hang on to that. That may come up later. And why is he showing me a little dog, like a little dog on a leash? He's like, mentioned the dog, and he's showing me this little dog on a leash.
So I got Diane White, who's from the UK, who now has a March ending. Okay, but Diane, does the eccentric, the older male who sat on a park bench, does the pocket watch make sense? And then, did you ever see him on, or thought you saw him on a bus? This is to Diane, because she's from the UK. And while we're waiting, if you're new on here, please subscribe to her page and hit the bell. Okay, that's because the other guy.
I'm not wrong.
No, it's just. I used to look after an elderly man, and he had a pocket watch. We used to take him out on coach trips. Coach is what they call a bus. Isn't that what you guys call buses there, or coaches?
Are they the red ones?
The double deckers? I'm sorry, we're Americans, so please
yeah,
forgive us, Diane.
Are they the red ones?
Ask him.
That's why I'm asking.
So, this is how it works. It's
the little dog on a leash, right?
Yeah, she
okay,
had, she had
just
a, little,
Diane
a Jack
White.
Russell. We used to have a Jack Russell.
What are the...
It's a small little dog.
Okay.
Right. And then the third, she said her birthday was in March. No, sorry. That's not. Coaches are, what, trains?
See, I'm getting confused now.
Okay, we'll
'Cause
just
I'm like-
ask him to give you something else now.
Yeah, this is definitely British. Because now he's showing me flags, and I'm like, what flags? And he's showing me the British flags.
The
waving.
Union Jack. Yeah.
The Union Jack, yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you. The Union Jack.
Mm-hmm.
So he is showing me lots of, and I don't know, man, this is where there's like a communication gap. I don't know
He's showing you lots of Union Jacks.
waving.
Right. So, like, in celebration.
Yeah, there's a celebration there.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay.
Yeah, okay. No, they're not. They're not talking in riddles. It's just that I think we have a communication gap because my references aren't lining up with his. He's trying to match them up as best he can. And so...
I mean, listen, when he read Sammy for the first time, who was,
It's
Australian, it took 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because, he
that
wanted
was
to
like
make
a crash
sure
course for reading
Uh-huh.
anyone from Australia. I'm able to kind of get it now.
Yeah. But you saw the Union Jack clearly, so you know he's UK.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Before it was there was a feel. There was a feel because the feel that he was giving me on the park bench I was like, oh, like New York, and it was like, no.
Right, something
It's
posture.
like, no.
Yeah, he said
and
pod.
I see, specifically, I saw a man in like a black down coat, nice shoes, and a black derby, which is what made me feel British. So when I asked, do I mention the derby? He was like, no. But that was just the
that was your
feel
reference.
to get me in the right direction. You see what I'm saying? So I'm playing like Pictionary over here at the moment.
Oh, like your reference from Mr. Carson.
Right. Yeah. right,
Sorry.
right, exactly.
God, that's awful. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that. It's just that we're coming on earlier. This is because he meditated earlier and he was told he needed to come on because there were people. So come on, and we've got a new set of people that are from like Europe and stuff like
and
that.
I'm trying to make
and
sense
we're trying
of
to
it
make
all.
sense of the comments,
Yeah, man.
And it's just a matter of That's because we're over on Facebook. I mean, YouTube, guys. You got to come over to YouTube. I can't hear us. Oh, maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
You got to come over to YouTube.
Okay.
Hello, Holly.
Give me something else, man.
Okay, so just hang with us, Diane. Hold on.
Okay.
Where the home was,
Yeah, park.
we had a park next to it. Okay.
I think we like give me something that she's gonna know.
Yeah, something she would know. Now that we've gotten past those.
This is strange. Okay. He's trying to, he's showing me that, I don't know if it's you or somebody that's closer to him, like that they take care of, like, I don't know if they're a nurse or hospice or something that helps folks towards the end of life, but they always end up with like a souvenir remembering the person that they help cross. I'm guessing hospice. And the people that they care for always give them like a little knick-knack or something. They have like a drawer full of remembrances. I've never gotten that image before. So does that make sense, Diane?
She was a care assistant in a care home.
Okay.
But the souvenir part.
The souvenir bit. Okay. That's okay. Where does all right, Diane? I believe this is with you. Where does the C name come into play? I'm seeing the letter C, but I don't think it's a name that comes to mind, like right off the bat.
A C name?
Hmm. Okay, and it's for Diane. Now, there is somebody that is plagued with miscarriages, okay, and he is coming through. Okay. So obviously, look, he's coming through because he doesn't want the person that's plagued with miscarriages to get down and depressed, because that's like, well, just hang on to it, okay? Because this is clearly coming through as information that you need, okay?
You did see that her mother's name is Carol.
Okay, so there's someone that's going to be, that is plagued with miscarriages, okay, that is around you. I don't know who. It may present itself later. But he is coming through with a message of to not lose hope, and basically for you to be there to encourage them. This guy's very, like, such a weird energy from him.
What do you mean?
He's very just informational.
And that's different.
It's different. Well, no, I don't expect them to speak openly about it, but there's
And it could be somebody she knows that
Yeah.
she's close to, or
but
something that hasn't even
but
happened
understand
yet.
now this is a very, very strange reading for me, Diane, because usually I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient. A lot of times when I'm doing a reading, the clairsentience part is huge. And I am flooded with emotion, and I am not really flooded with too much emotion right now.
Very depressed. That's wow.
This is like informational. The exact thing that he is telling me is that the rain does not last forever.
The rain.
The rain does not last forever, is what he's saying.
Gloominess. Yeah.
I'm giving exactly what
Okay,
I'm
okay,
hearing
yeah,
because
yeah.
I have no.
She goes, I hope so.
He's saying when it's raining and you're getting wet, what do you do? What do you need? You need an umbrella. You need to find your umbrella. What do you mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, your umbrella keeps you dry. When you're sad, you're getting rained on. So find something that makes you not sad. And hold on to that close. Hold it above you.
Say him to that.
I am. I'm looking at you, but
I know that's like profound.
Listen, I can't.
That's wise words. That's beautiful.
I'm not capable of that.
No, that's beautiful. I mean, that's so British.
He's saying chin up.
Chin up. That's something you would never say in a million years.
No. Well, and I'm telling you, this is strictly informational. Like, I'm hearing what he's saying, and I'm just relaying it. He knows that there's somebody on the other side that you want to connect with, and you will in time. Right now is not the right time. Not because of them, but because of you. He's saying that they are there, okay, but to focus on you more. Okay? Because once you start focusing on you more, you will be able to see the signs of the loved ones that are around you. It's just right now, it's raining. It's cloudy.
Can you get a name from this gentleman? What his name is? If for those who are new that have come on, if you hit the subscribe button and the bell, okay, we would really appreciate it. I really need her. She's saying that she doesn't think it's a gentleman, that it's her Nana now. Okay, well.
I can only give you what I'm getting, Diane. And what this gentleman's telling me is that it's just not this is who's coming through. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I mean, I wish I was able to, like, go and ring people up, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just be like, oh, yeah, hey, go get Nana. Doesn't work like that. But he saw this as an opportunity to come through and just give you some information that you needed. Okay? Took a long way. Took the long way around. But he did it. Alright. But it is...
Okay. So if you are new on here and you like what you see, and welcome to all the new viewers. This is Justin Cardoza. He's a psychic medium, and I'm his wife Roseanne. I am an intuitive and paraphilosopher. And thank you for the subscription. We have also linked our PayPal account. If you want to donate to us, that'd be great. If you like what you see on here, we accept donations. If you're wanting a card reading, a 3-card pull, it's $10. If you're wanting a full card pull reading, it's $25. Okay? But for the spirit readings, if you're wanting to book a private reading with Justin, you can message him over on our Facebook page, and that is on in the About section, the description.
In the description. Yep.
And it links back to our YouTube page.
Absolutely. That one was tough. Okay. Now, what was that, Martin? Martin was asking about the French girl. Is that right? Whether you passed her on the street or whatever. Here's the thing, man. All right. Here's the thing with that. Don't get overly focused. Because what I am seeing is that you get overly focused, not just when it comes to women, but everything, until something else snatches your focus. And so you've gotta work on being open, man.
And
you got to work on being open.
People
bro.
are like, well, he doesn't answer relationship questions. He'll answer questions if he feels pulled to it. Let me put a caveat to that, because he's not a fortune teller. No. He's not going to tell you.
That's not really a fortune. That's just it's a personality quirk that I picked up on right away when he said it. When I say totally I don't, right. yeah, man. Look, I mean. You've got the energy of a young guy, man. It happens. So, look, here's what's going to happen, man. Learn to shift your focus and spread it out, right? So, because then when you do that and you just work on being you, the right one's going to come along, and her energy is just gonna hit you right in the face. Wow! And you go like, oh, there it is. You know what I mean? So, like, chicks that you chasing, or trying to meet, and like, look, man, I understand now. Nowadays, it's tough. I can only imagine. Luckily, I've been married 15 years, so I don't have to put up with all the electronic nonsense that you do. But, okay, spread your focus, bro. Spread your focus, because you're setting yourself up for a disastrous heartbreak the way you're operating right now. Disastrous. Because you're going to get focused on the wrong one. So
Where are you from, Martin? UK.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have some really good. You would have good luck over in the States, because American girls love boys with English accents.
Well, even different, any kind of different accent. Like,
I mean,
look, I grew up in New York, right? I moved out to Oklahoma 17 years ago before I met her, and man, it was should have moved out here earlier. You know what I mean? It's just as simple as, how you doing? Done.
It don't work on me. I was born in New York. So
yeah, no, it don't work on her. But
that's
she's the one that came and punched me in the face. You see what I'm saying? So I'm talking from experience. I know what I'm saying.
Oh, good, Diane. Good. Hello, Peach Love. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Trust me, man. I only talk about stuff I know about, man. You know what I mean? So
and if he's pulled towards you, look how he operates. When the spirits come through, he doesn't cut them off. Okay?
No.
So, when he's on here and he does free spirit readings, he's doing this because his energy, you hear time is money. Well, time is energy for him. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, this takes a lot for him to come out. All right? To come out and do this. Normally, the people pay for the spirit readings, and he doesn't work on a time limit.
No.
That he goes until the spirits
are done.
Okay. Now,
it can take a while.
As far as he's not
I'm not a fortune teller.
He's a psychic.
So here's the
with
thing,
Holy
Martin. Like
Spirit
if Martin had asked,
discernment. I was finishing that.
Oh, I'm sorry. So if Martin had asked if, besides that, well, did I pass her on the street? What happened? Where did I miss her? Hey, I don't know. But if he had asked, like, am I going to end up with her? I don't know. I don't do that. I'm not a fortune teller. You know what I mean? But what I can do is kind of point out, like, because I read energy. So, like, the energy coming through was one of where, boom.
So, Diane said the environment in my room completely changed in my room since he came through. And then she said that for weeks I was sure there was something there in my room, and now it's gone.
It was him waiting on you. It wasn't anything dark. It was him trying to get your attention.
But sometimes we mistake something in our room as being dark because we allow our fear, like, you hear a noise or whatever, and it's not necessarily dark, people. You know, it could just be, Papa and,
watching too
Nana
much,
and somebody from the past, because they want to get a message to you, so that's what it means. Now, he said he saved the French girl in San Francisco. Okay, now I want to say this. Yeah, you felt the presence, exactly. And there was a question earlier from a girl that was back. I don't know if she was still on, but it was something about her twin flame. And, they're with another person and all that. And
I don't even... Where did that thing even come from, twin flame? Where did that even originate? That's new, isn't it?
It's. I think, to me, it's what I think personally. Because I believe in soulmates. I think it's a word that has been conjured up by the light workers.
It's marketing.
It is marketing. Now there are people, who you might have known in your past life that you think that you're meant to be with now. But that, again, that is like deeper stuff that we go into in our education channel and website that we are developing, lightworkereducation.org. So, to help other people learn more about themselves, and who he mentors a lot of psychics and mediums. Okay, so we have here
Miss Shante. Yeah, a lot of times if like all of a sudden you catch that breeze of air, it's one of your loved ones coming, just saying what's up, just coming through, saying, hey, let's see what else we got. And yeah, Martin, only good people here, man.
Yeah, we
Because
have.
if anyone, because look, I'm running a channel here that is built on positivity and love, because I only operate from the light. I only work from the light. So
Right,
for
yeah.
loved ones to come through, it has to be it comes through out of love. I'm not going to sit here and tolerate anybody trolling or
No,
they're
he
gone.
has
So,
the Holy Spirit gift of discernment, which, if you're not familiar with Holy Spirit gifts, it is the ability to tell the difference between light and dark, good and evil. So, we have a lot of people that are new on here, and like I said, and we have a lot of veterans that are on here that, they follow us on our, Facebook page. We started out on Facebook and now we, moved over here to YouTube. But they follow us and they all have good energy, and we don't tolerate bad energy because,
hell no.
he only works from the light. He doesn't do anything scary. In fact, I'm going to tell you what, we're only working on donation basis today. So I will forego anybody who wants a card reading, that's fine. But I want to see some donations, because since we're working from the light, we've already had some wonderful donations already.
Yeah.
People, but he's working his energy and had people coming through. So that is. And if you do
Well,
want
thank
to
you, Amy.
book a
Appreciate
private
that.
reading, Brandy, I will get back to you. I know I'm moderating by myself today. Well, we have background moderators too. Sandy's been helping out on Facebook. Thank you, Sandy Love. I appreciate that. Shay, of course. God bless you. Because usually our son helps us, but he's been, he's playing. So, thank you. Thank you so much, Amy. Appreciate it. And we do have our PayPal link down. It just showed up, so you can just hit that. You don't have to have a PayPal account to donate. Yeah, I do too. Sandy brings up a good point. The twin flame thing is a totally made up concept by false psychics. I believe that too, because I believe in soulmates, but I think it goes really deep. I think it goes into, because I believe in reincarnation, and there's a video on our YouTube page where it's part 1 of Old Souls and New Souls, and it's just part 1. And it's just kind of an introduction about the evolution of mankind, or humankind, if you want to say it. I don't want to, rule anybody out. But, I believe in reincarnation. I believe that this is something that, when you come back, our lives, and this, I'm going to tell you guys, this is where the prayer philosophy comes in, guys. It's for you people who don't know. Our life is like I equate it to like rings on a tree. Okay, so every life that you come back, it's kind of like that ring on a tree. You ever see a tree that's been cut down and has the rings on it? So every time you come back, you come back to life. You come back to this world. You come back with downloaded innate knowledge. You don't necessarily remember your past life. Some people do. Our son did, actually, and there's lots of people who do, but there's, again, that gets into a whole other subtopic. We have lots of subtopics, but what happens is that innate knowledge, you come back and there just always feels like there's something, like maybe your alarm bells go off. Maybe, you're afraid of something, like I had a friend who was like, man, anytime there was a fight that broke out in the club, he bounced, because he was like, I swear to God, in my past life, I must have been stabbed in a club, stabbed to death in a club, but it was like a, something inside him that, his intuition was like, bells were going off. Now, the whole thing is that, as time goes on, that innate knowledge, it's already downloaded, but you build up more knowledge in this lifetime, and you die and you come back. Now, as far as like soulmates, the twin flame thing, I think it's a marketing thing, like put on by the fake fraudy psychics. Okay, because let me also caveat this: we support the psychic community completely. He mentors other people who have abilities, whether they're advanced or burgeoning on, maybe they're sensitive or just, kind of trying to figure out their way. Now, he has combined, we have over 30 years of life experience, but you've been doing readings for over 17 years.
Yeah.
Thousands of readings, way before.
It's crazy, it's crazy to think about.
Way before this ever came along, like Facebook and stuff. He's
Back
even
in
written
AOL
a book.
Instant Messenger days.
He has a book that's published. You can find it on Amazon. Just Google or type in Amazon Justin Cardoza. You'll find it. His book is there. But point is, in my particular case, all right, I felt like that every person I was with, I knew I wasn't supposed to be with them. Like, I knew that relationship wasn't going to work out. I knew there was somebody out there, but I didn't know how. I couldn't even really articulate the thought. It's just this feeling you have. But you're so, like, engrossed in wanting to find that love and do these things, and you think that person, you could be with somebody you know deep down inside they're not really meant for you. Okay? And it comes with people who are like, they gotta, there's this whole other thing I go into about really knowing who you are. You gotta go on your own journey to figure out who you are, because I see people get together with people who shouldn't even be with them, that don't respect them, that don't, and they take it, they don't care. So it's like, that's a person who's not in tune with themselves. Mm-hmm. So
take it easy, twist, baby.
Take care, Susan. So here's the deal. Like, for me, I was in bad relationship, but I knew there was somebody out there. And I ended up, when I met him, I knew it. I knew it. I can't describe it. I saw him. It was just, that's it, And I felt like, I remember looking at him and saying, like in my head thinking, I gave him this look like, where the hell have you been?
Yeah, she gave me this
like,
shifty
I knew look. Him in a past life. I know it sounds crazy, but that's
true.
That is truth. That's our truth. So the twin flame thing, I think it could be, you knew them in a past life, but I think people get it mixed. I think there's a lot of esoteric words that are thrown out there, to make people feel like, oh, they got this twin flame. No, it's a deflection off of the shitty life that you're living right now, or the shitty marriage you're in right now, or the shitty relationship you're in now. You want to focus on this twin flame. That's a deflection. Okay, you need to be focusing on what you got and what's going on now. Because some twin flame that's hooked up with somebody else, it doesn't matter. It's all BS. That's my personal belief. You don't like it, oh well. I don't care, but it makes sense because people deflect off of the present. They do it all the time with card readings. They want one card. You don't get an answer from one card. You don't get an answer from 3 cards.
You don't get an answer from the cards,
nothing.
Period. Check it out. All the cards do is tell you something you already know.
Bingo. That's exactly right.
That's all.
And all we are about is just trying to open you up to see beyond what you are or what you could be. So you could be living your life.
Your best life.
Your best life.
Like the waitress that don't come back after she take your order.
So I as far as like somebody said, modern Viking ass, can you
learn to be psychic?
No, I'm totally against that. You either are or you aren't. You either have abilities or you don't. Now,
everybody's got some low level bit of ability.
You have intuition. You're born with it.
Yeah,
but you're either, and I'm gonna say this because here, I'm glad you're cheered up, Diane. God bless you. I'm glad. But this is something we've gone back and forth with because he's starting this, this school, this online school, light worker education. And it's about making sure our information doesn't get into the wrong hands of people. Because we see a lot of fakes and frauds out there. You know, I pull one card and say, oh, your sweetness, blah, blah, blah. I got to tell you, you know, this card says a lot of different things to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about reading energy. It's about reading energy. He reads energy. He can read any energy. It doesn't matter if you're dead or you're alive. Okay? So, you know, like, that's the most important thing. So if you can't read energy, then, there's got to be a baseline there.
Like, look, you'll never hear another psychic say that all of these cards could be interpreted. Most of them, a lot of people read out of a book. They can be interpreted many different ways. So if they just show you a card like Mother, and let's say you're a man and you get a Mother card, maybe you love your mother. I am seeing a strong connection with your mother. Really? Or what if you don't like your mother? You know what I mean? It's like, well, no. Oh, well, you had one at one point. Come on, man.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I will tell you something, Martin. People.
Well, thank you, Dinah.
Thank you. So I want people to know that it's about, what I do. He's very, thank you so much. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
I feel like that you bring, because he believes in God. He believes everything he does. He doesn't claim.
Everything I do comes from a Judeo-Christian background. Okay? Now, does that mean that I can't read people of the Muslim faith? No, of course I can. I've done it before. Or Jewish or atheist. Oh, those are the best. But it happens.
Oh, but even,
it doesn't look. None of that means anything.
What about anybody who's gay? I mean, there's a lot of people who are trepidatious when they hear that you work from the Christian background, and because they feel, especially in America, God, I hate this, but they always feel like they're not worthy of God's love. And as soon as Justin says,
that's such bullshit.
There's a guard that comes down with them. He reads everybody except for darkness.
Listen, I hate the fact that people are so fucking judgmental of other people. That just drives me absolutely crazy, because let me tell you something. Every single one of us, like, speaking from a Christian point of view, and I'm just going to say this and I'm going to let it go. But every single one of us sin every day. But as a Christian, you believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. That was the sacrifice made to save our souls. And so, yeah, I mean, unless you actively work against God, we should be fine. But here's the one thing that I know. I don't know if we will or not, because I'm not the judge. God's the judge.
Yeah.
And so, who the hell am I to judge anyone else? That's how it is.
Yeah. So here's how it works on our Lightworker education, where our lessons will be coming from.
Martin,
he gives the theological or the theologian perspective, and I give more of the philosophical life perspective.
Hey, Martin, man, look, they're not possessed. People are assholes, dude. You know what I mean?
And oh God,
look,
we talked about
and
this
here's
the other
the
day.
thing, and especially
shit.
Yeah, and the internet makes it worse. And because look, here's the thing. What happens is that 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Nope.
What?
No.
What?
No, here's the thing, Martin. The thing is, what you surround yourself with, the energy you put out, okay, is what you get back, right?
Not always. I understand exactly what he's talking about.
Okay.
Because Martin, because see me, I don't know what Martin looks like. I don't know what Martin says. If he has that might be a part of it, a touch of social anxiety.
Give him the card
people
reading.
are fucking. No, I don't need to. I'm doing it right now.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I don't
you
need
don't
those.
need the cards. I forgot.
Okay. Got a little touch of social. Yes. See,
Okay.
look, he's got a little touch of social anxiety, and it's because when he's younger, fucking people are assholes and picked on him. Okay, so now he enters every situation kind of like, should I, like, how do I approach this person? Instead of just, he's never at ease with himself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just gets exacerbated because of fucking the internet, because assholes find other assholes. And here's the secret, man. They're all fucking miserable. And they want you to be just as miserable as them. And so, look, you just gotta, over time, you're gonna come to realize that, fuck them.
But, and that's, I think, one thing we battle all the time is we talk about Jesus, like how, I have faith in God, but I have no faith in humankind. And we are not the only ones who feel that way. There's no more loyalty with people.
No.
Okay,
everyone lies.
Everybody lies. Everybody. I just gotta tell you, that's what we try to do on here. That's what I try to do, is educate people, to give something back in their soul, to lift them up, to prepare them for this battle with, this, not only the spirit world, but with humankind. I mean, it's, people shit on you. That's the thing. But what are you gonna learn from that lesson? Okay, are you gonna keep letting people? It's an experience, Martin. Every time you do something in your life, it's an experience, and either you learn from that experience or you don't. Okay, and once you've learned from that experience and it clicks with you, and you go, "Oh shit, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I keep making the same mistake over and over. That's why I keep picking the same person that's not my, what
that's
I'm."
a good one.
Okay,
that's how to let go of it.
So then that's the lesson. You learn the lesson. I look at it like this: your life. I told you about the rings on the tree as far as reincarnation, but here's another little Roseanne gem. Your life, I discovered this when I dated this guy who literally was like this. Okay, I've said this on my private group on Facebook. There are people in this world who get it, and there are people in this world who will never get it. Okay, it's part of the old souls and the new souls thing. Okay, but your life is like this. It's like a book. When you're born, it's the front cover. Your death is the back cover. The table of contents are the lessons you learn. The chapters are the lessons that you learn in your life. The lesson in the chapter is the experiences that you go through. And we all go through experiences, and we don't necessarily learn from those experiences. Not the first time. It may take years to finally learn that lesson. It's just something you have to do. But, people go to psychiatrists, they go to their ministers or the, vicars or, whatever you go to, your priest, God willing, but, your rabbi, whoever you go to, or a therapist or your mom or whatever, whoever you speak to, your friends. You got to find people and motivational speakers. You got to find somebody that speaks to your soul that's going to get you, to help you get to see things clearly. And everything that I speak about is stuff that I personally experienced. Every reading that he has ever given, there's a lesson behind it. And we would have never met if it wasn't for me going through the stuff that I needed to do to prepare to meet him. So that's why we work together. So, Martin, you need to stay close to us, because I'm telling you, I feel bad. I don't want you to feel...
Leave it to Natasha to sum it up quick. Find your tribe. There you go.
Find your tribe, right.
That's what we do.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Thank you. And how I feel is try to get type thing, but always gets
Try to
thrown.
do the right thing.
Right
but
thing and
always
gets back in
thrown
your face.
Yep.
Yep.
But it's all good,
And you
man.
can sit there and you can think, what the hell am I doing wrong? Am I cursed? Am I like, it's just, that's what happens, and it's just recognizing the signs and the a-holes, and because trust me, man,
Man, it's exhausting, dude. It's exhausting dealing with fucking
yeah,
assholes.
he has to deal with it constantly. I mean, he has to breed energy all the time, so it's constant.
And here's the thing, man.
Yes.
Yeah, it's and it's not really their fault, man. It's just the world is in an epidemic of
Selfishness.
selfishness and unhappiness, man. Everyone feels a low bubble. Everyone is at a low simmering bubble. You know what I mean? This simmering. You know what I mean? And they don't know who to direct it at, so they always they just end up directing it at the whoever's there. There was an analogy of that everybody is a garbage truck. Everybody's garbage trucks, right? And when they get filled up with garbage, they gotta dump it out to make room for more. And if you just so happen to be under the garbage truck, it gets. You're exactly right, Martin. You are exactly right. And that is why I saw a really woke meme yesterday about the whole.
You don't happen to read Q, do you? I mean, seriously. I mean, like.
No, well, if he's in the UK, that's been a known thing for a long time.
I know, but the Americans don't want to.
No, that's why we're planning on raiding Area 51.
Yeah, I mean, our country's full of jackasses. I mean, I can't even. There you go.
That's it.
And we got more release on that mother. Oh, really, Cheryl? This woman that was killed in her area. She was a mother of twins and stuff. Yeah. Here's a little thing about you guys, like, you may not know about Justin. So Justin, I mean, like, he reads all sorts of people, but Justin always had this, he has people gravitate towards him who they live complicated lives. I used to always joke and say, you're the tragic medium, but in reality, he reads people who live complicated lives, whether they're still living or they've passed, because he's lived a complicated life. I have. We still do. Just because you get some sort of like enlightenment or understanding.
Tacos.
I mean, it doesn't mean that it gets easier. It does.
Diane, trust me.
But it doesn't.
I can only imagine. Our youngest has a form of cerebral palsy, so I get it. That sucks. But he'll be all right.
Yeah, and that's all you can do, Diane. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know, right?
What part of the UK do you guys, Diane and Martin, do you guys live in?
What's up, Savage?
Hello, Savage. Gratitude, joy. Yes, we all have our shadows. Yes. South Yorkshire. Oh, okay. You're in Cornwall. Okay.
Saying that like you know where that's at.
I've heard of it.
I know, I have too. But I wouldn't be able to point it out like on a map. Unless I got like a really
I am
detailed
assuming
one.
that it's south of London. Like on the... You're definitely not in the northern part. See? But you grew up in South London, but where I'm saying that's south of London.
There is nothing wrong with tacos
Cornwall is in
every
the
day.
southwest. Thank you. I wasn't gonna. I didn't think they were Mancunian. Do you know what that is?
No.
Come on now, really? From Manchester? Oh, you're in the north part? Okay. 300 miles from. Okay. Well, we're big UK.
You had a 50-50 shot, didn't you?
No, not necessarily. Listen, we our son is a big Anglophile, if you want to call it. He wants to live in the UK so bad. One, he's a big Doctor Who fan. Two, he just loves everything about the UK.
It seems like it's so much cooler over there
Yeah.
than here.
Yeah. And I watch like the British baking show every night, go to bed, like on Netflix.
UK's becoming a basket case.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And with the whole, you're not far from York and Sheffield. Ah, Sheffield. You know who's from Sheffield?
No, but I think
Joe
you're gonna
Cocker.
tell me. Oh, there you go.
Joe Cocker. And also the doctor in this past season was from Sheffield. Remember she made from Sheffield.
Sheffield Steel.
Steel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you for subscribing.
Cool.
Yeah, I know UK's becoming back, but so is America. That's how it is over here. You like the couple. Thanks. You like the name, the couple name, yeah. Well, hey, there was an article about this town in Ramsley. Oh yeah, in Ireland that's looking for people to move.
What was that?
What was the name of the town?
Aaronmore.
It's an island, like west of Ireland, on the northern part of Ireland. It's a little, and they have nobody. They want people to come over. Hi everywhere. My name's Amy from California. Hello.
Kimchi Bay.
Oh, Kimchi Bay. Okay. She must like kimchi.
It's awesome.
Or
Alright.
she's from Korea. No, which one?
I don't know, but her name's Amy, and she's from California, not Korea. There you go.
Oh, I didn't see her name. Okay, yeah, Amy. Oh, so she likes kimchi. Okay. I had a vicar who came from Ireland. Well, Shalia, yeah, with good Wi-Fi. She's Irish proud.
Yeah, I've got to get that out.
See,
I've been slacking.
Thank you, Kimchi Bay, because I'm Korean. LOL. See?
Yeah, I know. I figured.
Hello. That's why my nickname is always Italian Rose. If I'm like, that's always my handle. So I get it. I feel you. I feel you, Amy. I'm Italian. Sorry. And not for nothing, people love kimchi.
Okay.
All right.
So
What did DDM
I don't know,
for
but I want
MD?
tacos now.
Not yet, Cheryl. We will get him out this week. Last week was crazy because he was working. He was a lovely father. I feel like chat is lagging. No, I think there's just so many. So, no more spirits coming through at this moment?
Nah. If I get more, I'll pop on later. But
Yeah. So, she's a hit or miss. Right. Hi, welcome, Rebecca. Why what?
catching us at the tail end.
Why did
Amy?
I don't know what DDM fall for.
MD.
Oh,
Well, thank you.
Susan. It's Susan Rainey. Yeah, Rainey. Remember? She's gotten so much better since the last time we chat last year. Remember you gave her a private
Yeah.
reading?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay.
Man,
I'm
chat's
glad.
going by quick, so I'm trying to keep up. Hold on. Thank you, Kimchi, or Amy. I'm sorry, Amy. I'll remember that. Amy. I'm Roseanne, and this is Justin, by the way. He's a psychic medium. And just to let you guys know that if you are wanting a private reading from Justin, that you can go to our Facebook page and
like and subscribe there.
Like
or
send
a message.
Send a
on
message.
Facebook.
You can, I mean, you can like and follow us on Facebook as well, and we're on Instagram as well at Intuitive JRC, which is Justin Roseanne Cardozo.
The links are in
there. All the links are in there. So, you know. So he is actually. So if you're wanting to.
So yeah, check it out. So I'll be on again. I'm just not. I don't have anything coming through at the moment. So here's the thing. Here's how it works. If you guys want to hear from a loved one who has crossed to the other side, pray, talk to them, tell them that it's okay to come to me. You'd be surprised how much that really helps, because they don't know me from Adam, you know, and they may not feel comfortable with me or whatever the case is. Make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell notification so that when I do go live, you'll get notified. And here's the thing, when I go live, I try to go right into it, man. It may take a minute for a few to come through. A lot of people have seen how I work. We've got replays up. But don't give up faith. I can't control who comes through, so it's not like I could call them up on the phone and be like, yo, what's up?
But if you're wanting that.
But, yeah, in a situation like this where there's a lot of people on, it's whoever comes through. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not trying to ignore. There's been so much. I gotta just address a couple of things. Kudos to Susan. I'm so happy about that. Diane says he was lovely Father Mervyn. I have family. Hold on. And then she said that his name is Father Mervyn Thompson. This was I think she was saying he was her vicar. I think you checked out the minute you heard tacos. That's what it was. You got Shay
I think I
saying
may
that
have.
she's got a little Irish lady sitting on her couch. Sweet Savage is wanting to hear from her grandmother to help what I'm striving to start readings. Oh, Sweet Savage, you're wanting to start doing readings, is what you're saying. I would rather stay here and listen, but I have to, okay. Arabian Princess, welcome. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell. Savannah Rose, welcome. And then Martin says, how do you rid of the Satanist? Because at the moment they are free on the run. That's what we're trying to do.
Stop worrying about it. That's
Don't
stop giving it energy.
Yeah.
That's all.
Kim just said, I got goosebumps praying out right now. Okay, Amy, I'm sorry. Savannah Rose, what was Philip feeling for me? He has cancer. Over the week, she's been giving me nasty looks, and I'm acting up, and then poof, she's gone. I will do a sisterhood today, Natasha. I'll do it later. If you're asking if he speaks to God,
I'm gonna have to compile these questions, man.
We got like a lot of questions going on. So, if you haven't already and you want to make a donation to our channel to keep this going, definitely do that. The link is in, it's popped up. You don't have to have a PayPal account to make a donation, but it would be great because his energy is getting low.
I need tacos.
You're
It's
extremely
true.
intuitive, and I see spirits from certain times, and I don't.
Martin,
Okay,
you're fine, dude. You're
Sweet
fine.
Savage, I don't know what your real name is, but I encourage you to go over to our Facebook page, okay? And I have a you guys noticed the chat thing up at the top. We have we're starting a
lightworkereducation.org
where it's a learning oh, what the hell? I can't even think.
Exactly, because you need tacos.
I know, I'm starving. It's like 4:53 here. So, he mentors a lot of people who are intuitive, so,
I ain't getting no cabbage soup. You getting cabbage soup. I'm out.
yeah. So if you want to learn more about that, we're going to be we're launching you guys are adorable. Thanks. We're adorable now. I don't know how we're keeping it together because I'm starving. But anyway, but no, seriously, lightworkereducation.org. But go over to our Facebook page and you can like our page. And I do have a private group. It's called Sisterhood of the Traveling Mouth because I have a big mouth. But it's actually a support group for people to come in and kind of talk privately and just kind of, lift each other up, people who are wanting to figure out their path in life and such. And I go into depth.
Mama,
Hello.
Mama,
Yes, baby.
I want you.
And
Okay,
there you
one-
go.
and
There you
so
have
there.
it. So
So-
I will catch you guys later
We'll be back on later.
or something like that. But yeah,
Yeah, if
if he comes back, I log on.
but
That's how
if
I'm
you're
gonna do it
wanting a
from now.
private reading to message us. Have a good one. Thank you for all the new
Mama,
yes.
am I yellow now?
You want what?
Yellow now.
Yes.
Yay!
For a minute.
All right,
Okay, yay.
take it easy, guys. We
All
will
right,
catch
thank you
again.
all and
Thank
lots
you.
of love to everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.